And circling back to one of our top stories, Senior Minister Lee Hsien Loong says it will be harder for Singapore to sustain growth and progress as the global order comes under strain. He warns that this more uncertain environment will require a strong system of governance where sound policies can be carried through with public support and trust. He says rising geopolitical tensions and weaker cooperation among major powers are increasing risks for small countries like Singapore. Aslam Shah reports.
Speaking at the annual Administrative Service dinner, Senior Minister Lee outlined the challenges Singapore faces in a more uncertain and dangerous world. He says Singapore's continued success will depend on maintaining a strong system of good policies and good politics.
We must draw on the resourcefulness and capabilities of the political leaders and the civil service to come up with solutions to the challenges and difficulties ahead, if not to solve them, at least to manage them. We must make the most of the energies and ideas of the population to transform and upgrade Singapore, not just top-down and centrally, but also bottom-up and across the board.
Mr. Lee said even the best policies will not work without public support and can remain just ideas if governments are unable to carry them through. He noted that this has been a challenge in many countries. In contrast, he said Singapore has sustained a virtuous cycle.
Sustaining this virtuous cycle involves getting a lot of other difficult preconditions right, including upholding absolute integrity and incorruptibility in government, ensuring that elected leaders are working for the people and not for themselves, adopting realistic remuneration policies for public servants and political office holders, and building a highly competent team of political leaders and civil servants who not only have their hearts for Singapore, but are capable of delivering the high quality of government that Singaporeans have come to expect.
The dinner honoured former Head of Civil Service Leo Ip and retiring Permanent Secretaries Ng Chee Ken and Pan King Keong for their decades of service. Mr. Lee said they exemplify the kind of public service that has helped deliver good governance in Singapore. Officers with broad experience across different domains, a deep understanding of national goals, and the expertise to develop and implement sound policies.
We see it as our job as political leaders and civil servants to come up with good policies and implement them well. We tell Singaporeans plainly and honestly about hard realities and the rationale for our policy choices. Singaporeans understand that there is a right approach towards problems and issues and that there's no free lunch. Because of our track record, they generally trust the government to make the correct choices on their behalf, even if it means accepting difficult measures from time to time.
Mr. Lee said Singapore must reinforce social cohesion, strengthen trust so it can tackle challenges as one united people.